All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Sunday watch list. I'm going to try to keep this one as short as possible. So, starting off with economic data, we have non-farm payrolls, which is going to be the big one on Friday. First Friday of every month, we do get non-farm payrolls. Monday, we do have J-Pal speaking at 10:55 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. So, we have to be aware of what the price action is going to be leading into him speaking. Don't know what he's speaking about exactly, but those are the two main big ones coming into the week. We always have like those 7 a.m. news, 10 a.m. news that we still have to be aware of. But going into the charts, what I am starting to see here is that we are forming a higher high on the stock and a lower high on the RSI. This is ES, the futures for SPY, and you'll notice that this is a bearish divergence, sign of potential reversal. Looks like we are starting to break out of these trends, these uptrends. So if we can get a clean break and hold below ES 5785, maybe 5800, if we can just continue to form lower highs, I'm going to be targeting these recent areas of demand down here, which was previous supply. So let's correlate this with SPY, right? Same thing. We have a bearish divergence and we are starting to shift trend back to the downside. In order for us to confirm that, though, we would need to get below like 565. So this 565 is going to be huge on SPY to this. This is a big supply here as well. It looks like this 563. So around this whole area here, this is a big area of supply. You'll notice that when we broke above it, right, we've been holding. So we want to see what's going to happen if we retest 565, 563.8. That's a major area. If we can hold that, then we can still push higher. But I do see us getting a push up into it. The market will get weak if we flush that level. All right, down to 560, 559. So those are my two points, key points down here. All-time highs, of course, as well. I want to see what's going to happen above that. That's going to be SPY, QQQ. Very similar, bearish divergence. We've been holding this uptrend, and it looks like we may be starting to shift in direction. So I want to see what's going to happen below this 45.53 level on QQQ. If we can get a clean break and retest below that, I think we have room to 480 and 477. This is going to be the major demand zone here. 477, 478. But I do see us having room down to there. We've broken out of this uptrend, potentially starting a new downtrend if we have a high and a lower high here. So that could potentially be a move. Going into individual names, like I said, I'm keeping these very short, very simple. Um, Next individual name is going to be NVIDIA. And the reason why I like NVIDIA is because, we are in this pennant. Every time we come up here, we reject. Whenever we come down here, we bounce up. Currently, we are at the bounce level on this trend line. I'm going to pay very close attention to what's going to happen here to see if I'm going to, either take the bounce back up or take the break and retest back down. If we get below 119, it's a straight move down to 115. About a $4 move on NVIDIA, which is not bad at all. It looks pretty good. Um, for the upside, I'd be a little patient, wait for the trend line break or 130 break. Just for patience, just to be patient, make sure the setup's fully there. AMD looks pretty good as well. We're showing a lot of relative strength last week until it didn't Friday. We got to pull back down into this key area of demand from back here. Demand, supply, demand, supply. So we want to see what's gonna happen here at this 160, 161 area. If we can hold that, then I could see us, bouncing, getting a pretty nice bounce continuation from there, depending on where SPY and QQ is at, which is the most important, right? What is the individual name you're trading, and what is the market doing around that time? For example, let's look at Tesla. Tesla was relatively strong today, even though SPY and QQ were selling off. So even though SPY and QQ are selling off, you would think, hey, why is Tesla still going up today? But this is a big sign of relative strength because while the market's selling off, this name is still showing strength. So therefore, it can continue to show strength if if the setups present themselves, or if this name, it can have second day continuation. So that's gonna cover Tesla. Meta I like as well. It's like this rising wedge almost. I think rejects of 573.88 could be nice on Meta. See what happens in that area. Probably room down to 554. And then we have Microsoft approaching a big area of demand here at 426, 424. If we again fail to hold that and get below it, I see us having nothing but room down to 419, 1420. So that's gonna cover AMD, Nvidia, Microsoft. Amazon was one of those names that showed a lot of relative weakness on Friday, so this was a good name to short on Friday. Want to see if this is gonna have continuation as well. Going into the Finviz heat map, the name that I see is the weakest is AVGO. So let's go take a look at it. AVGO. Okay, understandable. I could see why. So we just broke back below key area of supply here. This 175 to 176 area. Now that we're below it, we can potentially look at it. This actually looks great. That same supply zone here. That same supply zone here. We are currently below it. So if we come back to retest it and fail to get above, that's gonna be a nice trade. Right? A nice reject back down to 166. It's gonna be AVGO. It looks amazing actually. I kind of like this setup. Fit some of the criterias. Other than that, though, guys, honestly, I wish I would have made this earlier so I could have made it longer. But I'm in a different country right now, so um, yeah, I know I missed last week. It was my birthday last week, but there's no, I won't be missing any Sunday watch list after last week. So hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment, share, subscribe, and feel free to join the broadcast channel. I post a lot of updated watch list in there, game plans, insight, everything you need to know about trading. So, other than that, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great trading week.